P2 needs us to explain the different cloud technologies, and M1 needs us to compare the impact that different cloud technologies would have, and D1 would need us to analyze the impact that different cloud technologies would have. So they're asking more or less the same question, but different levels of detail, I would say. So when it says to explain, give information on, it says to compare, we're looking at this versus that versus that. We're analyzing, we're saying, okay, this one is better for them because this one might be better for them because, again. So that's what we're going to be doing for this section. Again, still very research heavy, but let's make a start. The very first thing I would do, have your heading, define the cloud with reference, because again, it's to explain different cloud technologies. So what is the cloud, first of all? So go and find a definition for the term cloud. Again, I simply typed into Google, what is the cloud? Gave me loads and loads of information here. So you can grab any one of those websites you want, reference it, give a sentence or two about it, reference it, move on. Then maybe why do some companies use the cloud? And again, you reference it. Get a few bullet points are perfectly fine for this one. So you might give 3, 4, 5 bullet points and a few sentences to explain why some companies use the cloud. Reference the information you find. Cloud computing models. This is also on the specification. I grabbed this directly from the spec. I didn't come up with any of this stuff here myself. So this box that's highlighted now, I did not come up with this. This was taken directly from the spec. And now I've said here, we only need to explain here, then compare and analyze later. So we don't need to compare and analyze everything here. We need to keep this part relatively simple. No one who isn't an IT person knows exactly what SAAS means, PAAS and IAAS. You guys might know, and that's perfectly fine. We're now IT people, so we will know what these things mean. So I would say a mini paragraph for each one. So what is S? Let me put it under here. So maybe do what it is, and then also how is it beneficial. I would do that for each one. So let me just copy this under each one, what it is and how is it beneficial, what it is and how is it beneficial for each one of these. So SaaS is software as a service, PAAS is platform as a service, and IAAS is infrastructure as a service. You have the definitions here. Go find some information on the internet, reference every single website you use. Again, if you're referencing Wikipedia, I wouldn't reference Wikipedia. I would scroll down to the very bottom of the page on Wikipedia and click on one of those links, and that will actually take you to a website or an article or a book or something else that will be acceptable as a reference instead of Wikipedia. Right, so after we've done that, we can move on. So this is just the beginning of P2, M1 and D1. We've done P2 now. P2 only needed us to explain the different cloud technologies that could be used in an organization and how it could meet their needs. We're not going to do this part yet because we're going to do this at the very end of D1, because P2, M1 and D1, they have the very same question at the very end.